Then a nice day Thursday with a mix of clouds and sunshine at a high of 80 to 84. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
Blockers Furniture is having a truckload sale. Right now, you can save 20% on sofas and love seats when you mention radio. Blockers' 80,000 square foot showroom is home to the largest in-stock selection of living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, unique furniture accents, outdoor furniture, and more. That means you can take your furniture home that same day or have it delivered. Check out the Blockers Sleep Gallery, too. They carry a huge selection of mattresses, including all the name brands you love. Blockers Furniture Truckload Sale. 2402 Southwest College Road, Ocala, next to Hobby Lobby. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
This hour of Ocala Talks is brought to you in part by Blockers Furniture. Go see all their specials at blockersfurniture.com.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Good Tuesday morning. Welcome to Ocala Talks. Let's get right to the phone lines because we got him for an abbreviated period of time this morning. Galen Unall from Life South joins us as he does every morning, brought to you by the good folks at Penn Flooring, JustShip.net, and Palm Garden Health and Rehabilitation. Galen, we got an autism discussion at 8:20, so you only get 15 minutes today, pal. So good morning. Say good morning real quick, and let's get into it.
Good morning, Tom.
Okay, there. Hey, we're going to talk like this the whole time because we got a lot to do, and we only got 15 minutes to do it. Actually, about 10
minutes. We're going to be selling something. Remember that guy from the 80s who used to talk really fast?
Oh,
really fast,
yeah.
Really fast?
Yeah, that guy. Oh, it was a craze. And now all you have to do is listen to any kind of car sales promotion, and you hear somebody talking really fast. That's the one where they say, that's the talk fast guy on the car sales is like, he tells you that there's really only one car that is offered in this special. It wasn't even on the car lot by the time you got there, and it was never intended to be on the car lot, so you're a sucker. But that's what he's telling you when he talks fast. That's what he tells you when he talks fast.
True. Very true.
Hey, so you're able to good news for you this morning. You can fly now unmolested thanks to a federal court judge in Florida. And actually, Southwest Airlines, one of its pilots, made an announcement in mid-flight and told the passengers, my company says if you would like to, you can now remove your mask in mid-flight. I think it's great.
Well, you know what's going to be interesting is how many of these airlines keep it. And do people make a decision on which airline they fly based on the mask mandate?
Well,
right?
the airline industry as a whole has always said that our filtration system to keep air fresh in these metal tubes at 30,000 feet have always been good enough to stop this virus from spreading. The airlines have been been solid together on that.
Yeah, but there are going to be. I mean, I was outside yesterday at a store, walking, and the lady gets out of her car, had her mask on in the car, walked into the store, had her mask on, went outside, and was just outside, and had her mask on the entire time. And I'm like, well, that person is never going to get on a plane without a mask. And I bet you there are going to be people who only fly on places where there is a mask mandate.
Right.
I think that'll be another way of
maybe one of these struggling little airlines pick up some extra business because they still say masks are required on our flights.
Right. Yeah. And I guarantee you it'll become some kind of a sales tactic for both for masks and against masks.
Oh, I'm sure. So, but you're able to fly again because I know you had sworn off flying until you didn't have to wear a mask again.
I mean, I went to Costa Rica wearing a mask in a plane, and it's as dumb as you could be. You can take it off and put food in your mouth and then put it back on while you chew, which is incredibly silly.
Well, remember how dumb it was that you had to have your mask on? Like, we went to Savannah during the pandemic, and in Georgia, you had to walk. Outside, you didn't have to wear a mask. Once you got to the restaurant or the bar, you had to put a mask on to walk to the front door. Then they would walk you to your table and sit you down, or you could walk to the bar and sit down, and then you could take your mask off and didn't have to put it back on until you got up to either go to the bathroom or you got up to leave the restaurant.
Well, there are still cities where the mask mandate is in effect,
Philadelphia.
right? Yeah, we just heard that on First Light, and I was a little shocked by that. And there are some, like state of Washington, you still have to wear it outside.
Yeah.
And there are still kids. Everything that we know about this virus and masks, and they're still making kids wear it.
Well,
It's just torture. It's
CDC
it's absolutely torture.
The CDC said that they will have a revised mask situation by the end of the week. So we'll see how that goes. Hey,
But Tom, this virus isn't. It's not political.
no,
We're not making these decisions based on politics.
no, of course not. It's for the health of the nation, Galen, health of the world.
Right. Yeah, unbelievable.
I don't know if you saw this weekend because I watched none of it. I watched zero. Did you take in the United States Football League at all this weekend?
No.
Two things that are strange. Somebody told me they're playing all the games in Birmingham, even though there are 10 cities represented. They're playing all the games in Birmingham.
Yep.
Okay, that's just dumb.
Yep.
And then second off, the biggest story over the weekend, I didn't watch a minute of it. I didn't watch a second of football of USFL. But the biggest story out of the weekend, Devon Smith may have gotten cut from the Pittsburgh Maulers because he said he didn't want chicken salad. He'd rather have a pizza. And he asked a coach, is that going to be a problem? And the coach said yes. And then they cut him for being disrespectful. And the league released a video of the exchange where they cut him and everything to try to shed light and make it, make the league look better. And the video literally seems to lend credence to what he's saying, that he got cut because he wanted to eat pizza instead of chicken salad.
Wouldn't you rather have a pizza than chicken salad?
Every time. I don't eat chicken salad.
I mean, I like chicken salad, but I mean, what kind of pizza are we talking about? I mean, are we talking about the Stover's French bread?
Well,
I love that.
I do too. I mean, are we talking about Totino's pizza rolls? Because I'm in.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a pizza that I would say no. I don't want that.
I do. I know one pizza. Any pizza some moron puts pineapple on, I'd rather have chicken salad.
I don't mind the Hawaiian. But there are some people who take their homemade pizza to another level, and it's not a good level because they think they're smarter than like a national chain store or something.
But aren't we missing the overall big point here?
No, I mean
this was the biggest story. This was the biggest story coming out of this league this weekend.
I don't know anything about the XFL or the USFL.
This is the USFL, not the XFL. And the guy that got cut, Devon Smith, he was the leading rusher in the XFL before it went belly up. He was a leading rusher, and he was supposed to be an integral part of this Pittsburgh Maulers team that got mauled, by the way, by the Tampa Bay Bandits 17-3. So, cutting your best running back probably isn't very smart. But, if this league had been left alone by a former president, it would be 35 years old now and would be very viable in the springtime. I believe this league would have made it.
No. I mean, there's a documentary about the
I know. I watched it. And Donald Trump goes against the NFL, talks them into going against the NFL in the fall. If they'd have stayed in the spring, they would have struggled, but they'd have made it. They would have made it. They
had priced themselves out by the exorbitant, pay that they were giving out. No, they would have had no chance.
Jim Kelly was in that league. Herschel, they had good players in that league.
You look at the talent; it's incredible.
Right, they had good players in that league.
I mean, there's some great Hall of Famers, but let's be clear, it wasn't a viable league. Just because you're throwing money at
no, it wasn't a viable league at the time, but they had enough millionaires, billionaires, soon to be billionaires. They would have stuck it out. They could have made, and if the NFL would eventually said, "Look, we need a feeder league anyway."
Sure, but billionaires don't make billionaires to make bad business.
Because that's how the NFL see this. Because the NFL's involved with this, and they see it as a feeder league. So.
Yeah, but no. Well, they also thought the European Football League was a feeder league.
Oh, that was the worst.
It didn't work either.
That was the worst.
College is a feeder league. period.
The NFL,
That's the way they like
the
it.
World Football League that they did over in Germany,
Yeah.
it was the worst.
Yeah.
Its claim to my claim to fame is
No, it's still open.
my claim to
Still
I know
open.
it is, but my claim to fame was Travis Carroll, one of my buddies that played at Florida. He played 2 years in Germany.
Well, there's the coach from Trinity, former coach of Trinity is over there coaching. He's a coordinator over there.
Kerwin Bell.
No, the one, no, 2 coaches ago, his name just popped out of my brain.
Oh, okay.
When I covered the Catholic, the football team.
Oh, all right.
He left that year and then went over. Yeah.
Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Hey, Bloodmobile, we're down in the Villages, so come check us out there. But as always, we're right on the boulevard, 1607 East Silver Springs Boulevard. Come by, check us out. Give the gift of life, donate blood, 1 donation, 3 lives. And we are in critical need of all types, so come help us.
Galen, talk to you tomorrow.
All right, bye, all.
We'll be right back after this timeout on WOCA, The Source.
Are you or your loved one being released from a hospital and wondering how you'll manage? Inform your physician that you want to go to Palm Garden of Ocala at 2700 Southwest 34th Street for your rehabilitation. Palm Garden provides pain management, post-discharge follow-up, diabetic care, psychosocial support, and so much more. Plus, they even offer outpatient rehab. This award-winning care facility has a team of licensed professionals dedicated to enhancing your independence. Call 352-854-6262 today.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Shipped.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Here's the latest from the College of Central Florida. On Wednesday, April 20th at 8:35 a.m., Bonnie Hayes and Diana Worthman will tell us about the college's Employer Connection Service to help students and graduates connect with local employers. Tune in to hear about ways CF can help local employers find qualified students and help graduates find